I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex-slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things pull out the VIP. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Come on. Time to end it. Get him. Get him. Get him.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
That's a good run right there.
It makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know,
Gun tackled you. Good job.
We were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Play action now. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for Moore. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
There you go, Carolina. Let's go, baby. Get that. Or I'm sorry. Let's go, Atlanta. Give me that ball.
But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Play action, Ryan. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that
That was some
distance.
goofy stuff right there. Good job. Come on now.
So they tried the
Give me that field goal.
59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
All right, good run.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
Good run.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
Focus, defense, focus.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Ryan. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
59, ready. 25, 50. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Get up.
On first down, it's Gurley. And that one
Okay, 52, Whitehead.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance. He just came right in there. Good job.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
There you go, good pick.
This one just shy of midfield to the
I'm way too late to throw that ball.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half.
We'll just have a pick fest today.
But let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Touchdown, Falcons.
There we go. Somebody got a freaking score finally. Let's go.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Man, it was tough in Carolina. That was a hard touchdown.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
All day, man, all day.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A running play there going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the 40 now on second down. Bridgewater going underneath here, the tight end DeValve. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. Switch the outlaw. Before.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That was a good run because I was all over the pass. That's all I wanted.
Medium proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Bridgewater. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Good job, Kazi.
What I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know, is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 10. And a good return here.
That was the goofiest, awesome, ugliest Madden play in life right there.
First half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And you got to witness it. Whoever's watching. Absolutely.
Days, probably back before you were born. If you're starting through 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan.
Oh, let him have that. Oh, let him have some goofy stuff.
Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. 3rd down here. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, ball's out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Ready, get ready, get ready. It's a party now. It's a before, time.
On 1st down, Ryan. This complete to Jones. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Here's Ryan to throw. And able to find Graham, complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Gurley. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All right.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Check Mike 50. Ready, set up. 50. Check Mike 50. Defense wins championships, baby. Ready to go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan flush to his right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Keep doing you.
Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 14-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30.
That was a good play, DJ, over there. Couldn't get over there fast enough.
28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception.
Oh, yep, I'll take that one.
By Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock.
Nope, there you go. You'll take it back. That was stupid of me. Just run the ball, Rob. Good job.
Picked off by Alec Ogletree.
Give him the 3 points.
Guys, a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
It's your time, baby.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater.
Wow, what kind of craziness is that? Good job.
Touchdown, Carolina.
See, I knew I should have ran that ball, too. That's what I get. That's what I get.
Seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point try good by Gano, and that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
From the 29, Ryan caught by Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ryan now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5 now. Ryan.
Ooh, ouch.
To Jones.
Good thing Julio Jones is 6'3" and weighs 200-something pounds.
39.
That was a
7
smack.
yards there and a first down. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just 1 but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7'5".
Now you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. And that's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
Watch the run.
Gurley again here on first
Oh,
down.
just go right through that hole. They was going to block for me and everything.
The red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Block for me and everything.
Tackle made by K1 Short.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
To throw is Ryan. The connection made. It's Graham.
You didn't know which one to. You didn't know which one to cover.
10 to the 9.
You're like, which one? Up, down, up, down.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
And only about a yard
go
there
for
as
it,
he
bro.
takes
Just
it
go
from the
for it.
9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
Oh, okay. Come on now.
Put the
Touch
pressure
that ball,
on.
Hurst.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now Ryan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and
That's
find
disappointing.
something. There's nothing available there for him.
Good job, Carolina.
He missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one.
Damn, like
Not
broke
in
his
this
back
case.
on that one.
Stepped right up like a pro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Oh,
Try
okay.
and get things kick-started for
Nice
them.
spin.
And you know at the half,
That's what you got to do with McCaffrey. You got to use that
how
spin
you're
move.
going to get that done. This is where scripting
Nasty.
comes into play a lot
How
of the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an
Spin,
opener,
baby.
whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 44, Bridgewater going underneath here, the tight end DeValve. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
Ooh, getting a little antsy over there. In Carolina, they're getting a little antsy.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty.
Oh, tackle.
They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will be stopped at the
Gotta
44.
feed McCaffrey, baby. Give that man the ball. He got us 100 yards today.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Completes it to Samuel. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, I know where you're trying to go.
To escape, and he goes down.
It's probably a good thing you did it. That safety might have got him.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
I got it. That ball.
And now here is another interception. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline,
go for it. Come on.
The offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
I don't like the play I called, so
now the Falcons
I'm going to change it up a little
timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike's 50. Hey, gun. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's
You only needed 7.
because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley.
Let's go, Gurley.
Lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no?
Oh, come on.
Out the window?
I think
should pick that one off too.
Good job. There's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Bridgewater now taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught at the 25.
Play. Thought I was going to pick that one too. Come on now.
Get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Good play.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Bridgewater. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
And it'll be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard
from the DMV.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Here comes the ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Good game. Good job, Atlanta.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Atlanta, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers.
Thanks for watching. Good night.